boss fight. It's a lot of red fighting, so I feel like I feel that now it's like an impasse here of a real boss fight. Come on, look at this. All this. Here we go, the red knight. Come on from the opening. Clearly gonna be the main bad guy, the main fight of this season. Absolutely. Clearly, the red comes. He's walking behind a pillar. Feels very Elden Ring to me. It comes from the pillar. Yeah, Dark Souls, whatever. Souls-like gaming. Here we go. This is not a normal enemy. No, it's a red knight. Igris, the blood red. This is bad. This is the true. This is the first real boss of the game. Mikuila time. Everyone knows that you have the big dragon thing, like whatever. This is the real boss. It's like a human-sized knight guy. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's the whole area. Oh my god. Now this is a real boss fight. So, you know what's time for solo leveling. In this episode, we finally get to go to the blood knight of the opening. By far the coolest enemy so far. Absolutely. I mean, I said it immediately when the opening. I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be a badass boss fight. Clearly one of the cooler characters, and I will keep saying this in the reaction report, but can you blame me? I'm gonna compare it to Elden Ring, okay? If you play Elden Ring, if you read the manga people are talking about this guy is very similar to a female character in Elden Ring that has a lot of fans and so on, right? The boss, very similar to that, I would say. For that matter, other day after the Bleach reaction and tension and so on, there was this anime expo that's going on right now. Might make one more tomorrow with more new animes coming, but the Bleach has a new opening and so on, so that's pretty cool. Links for that. Anyway, let's check out the Blood Knight. Another done in opening, man. This guy's like, his better than this. Quest, another day. Oh, black and white quest. I'm just kidding. I don't know. It's nice. Opening another door here. What's happening? Okay, this gets big, man. Definitely there must be a gate than earlier. I mean, I guess that the size of the gate is kind of comparable to the quest, you know, like the level of the boss or whatever. It does feel like the bigger the gate, the bigger the loot, the bigger the boss, right? Certainly. It's definitely more confident now. Okay, let's go. Certainly much more confident. Ooh, there we see the red one from the opening! Oh, here it is, the red one. Okay. So the red one here. And I will see his friend now at his rich that place, though. I mean, clearly... Oh, it's a big brother. The red thing is very clearly in the opening as a big antagonist, right? So I'm happy to see that that's finally coming here, I guess. Might be the first strong enemy. Doesn't look like a human, though. I think it's gonna be a monster, though. But I mean, it could be a human. There's a couple of humans right here, after all. Here he comes. Maybe it's only the red knight. Maybe it's like a pure duel. You enter this place, and you have to just fight the red... No, okay, it's the knight. It's not well, he's probably the boss of this place though. This is like a knight, so yeah, this guy is a normal knight, I mean, and the red one is like a red knight. The red knight, you know what I mean? Yeah, this is like a normal knight, right? So yeah, the Southern Fort is going down here now. Hitting my I have this cool effect now. Ooh, look at this. But yeah. The red thing is probably the boss of the knights, right? The knight looks pretty powerful though. Maybe he has, I don't know, maybe it's immune to like physical damage because it has no body, or has the high skills. I mean, it certainly follows video game rules, right? So maybe the knight is like, it's like a living armor, so you either have to break it completely, or you can, maybe you have to hurt it with magic, maybe it's easier or something. Okay, you stripped the part. Here is the part. Now there is some kind of black fluid coming anyway. Okay, no, there is something inside the blanket then. Okay. Because sometimes these armor knights, right, in many games, they usually are like, not physically immune, but they have high, you know, resistance, and usually they're against like holy magic and so on, right? But this actually has some kind of black liquid coming out there. Okay, so now they're arguing here between the brothers. His Onisha, of course, is like successful S-rank tier hunter guild. He's all like, oh yes, I'm doing fine, father. But I mean, he's older brother, right? He's probably more successful than him, but I don't know. Depending on how many years is in between them, it's not too weird, alright? If you have like a 5-year older brother or something, he probably will have 5 years more time to be his guild, right? So I don't know. Maybe he shouldn't feel too bad if he's like clearly older brother. Now, and I mean older as in, you know, significant older, right? He looks like he's quite older than him. Might be his look though, but he looks like he's like several years older. But I guess it's that classic, it's like Naruto, he touches Sasuke if you do it. But my brother was 12, he was an Anbu already. Yeah, I also have to be a Jonin at age 12 or something. Fighting these knight guys. But now it's like archers too. This is like a typical medieval army. He got the guy, it's like he's like, oh yeah, he got the more. Oh, what you supposed to show you? Okay. It's transparent. Got a hand, you know. This gives you the bonus for not a boss fight. It's a lot of red fighting, so I like it. It finally has a real fight, right? No, but like I said, right, like I always feel like in every video game, the dragon, you know, is never as strong as the human-sized, yeah, as the guy that's barely. This is thing, you know, when you fight something like this, yeah, this is like Mikuela. Honestly, I hope he loses. So far, it's been too easy for him, right? I actually hope he loses here, and this red knight guy, the blood red dude, actually keeps coming back for a few episodes. Or like, it's a guy boss who's badass. So I hope he actually loses here. Honestly, I'm on the blood red side. Because I want the hero to be able to come return later, right? I want it to be like, I have to grind more, this guy is too badass, yeah. I want him to be a returning bad guy later on, right? But not by like surviving, but the hero can't defeat him, so he has to come back here later. I hope so, at least. I mean, he's in the opening and everything. He seems to be like a... He's like portrayed as the, you know, the big... Oh, you got two swords too? Oh, you got a different fighting style? Honestly, I think this is like a Helgi tree. Yeah, coming down to the final enemies. The red scourge thing and everything. It feels very Elden Ring. Coming down here. Gambara, blood red. Here we go, yeah. It's got special. Finish him! Yeah, come on, look at that. Oh, this is great. By far the best anime fight so far this season. Yeah. By far the best fights, of course, is anime. Absolutely, 100%. Now I'm spinning around, oh, that was cool. It's like a spinning, like a windmill kick. Yeah. I guess it's called a windmill. Oh, he's just pissed off though. he's mad angrier! He's just angry, yeah. It's like he put him into agrometer. Now it's just like, uh-oh. Man, I was getting his ass kicked. Christ, man. Bloodred owns it. Yeah, he's got his ass. Yeah, this is. Get pawned, man. But like I said, right, and I was joking. I do hope that he, of course, has to actually retreat here somehow, right? And then come back later, maybe in episode 15 or whatever. I have to level up a bit, you know, get some more skills and so on, and then they can return. Like in most video games, you know. I'm currently playing, of course, Dragon's Dogma 2. They played yesterday, right? And I already met some bosses I can't beat, you know. And I'm like, I can't beat it. It's like way too powerful. I have to return later, right? That's like a typical game feeling. You enter a dungeon too early. And you see, like, okay, I could beat the guys before the boss. They were kind of hard, but I could do it, but the boss is impossible. I have to go out and level grind, you know. Or maybe I have to have the exact perfect gear, right, to beat it. That's what I hope for this anime. I don't want the main character to just solo everything immediately. I want him to solo and struggle. Sometimes it is. Even though it is an OP power defense, don't get me wrong. But I want him to at least sometimes have to, like, you know, overcome it and try it or have some better strategies or whatnot, right? We'll see now, though. Maybe it gets saved by the other guild. We saw them coming there earlier. Yeah, maybe. See, I don't know. Do I actually want this? I can't, honestly, like I said, I kind of want him to actually lose, right? I don't want him to die, of course, for the anime end, but you know what I mean? No, I don't know. He's kind of overpowers it suddenly. I think he has to take it. Maybe, I don't know. He gets him in the middle. Oh, he gets pretty good, though. Gets it back to pretty good. Yeah. Okay, what's happening? Maybe he unlocks a new skill or something. He unlocks like the ultimate finisher or something. Finish him! Yeah, it's like what's happening. He's just like, finish him! The knight is red as well though, so he either has blood or his knight's armor flying off. I don't know, but he got very red. His blood is actually blue actually. No, he's actually bleeding blue. Yeah, that the other guy's was. I guess he actually wins that. I hope the knight has a second life. Come on, if he's gonna be like a real Elden Ring boss, he has 2 lives. Come on, Gambara, blood red guy. Gambara, get up, get up. Come on. Damn it! I was hoping he's gonna have a second form. That's the issue. He should have been like, you activated my second form, human. Come on. You should have stood up there and be like, let's do it. Maybe you can loot this guy. Can I pick up his armor now? Yeah, pick up armor. Pick up the armor. See, he's getting his armor now, right? He's getting 1.5 million gold or something. What that means in real life. It's like 1.5 million gold coins. That probably means something, yeah. But he does get his armor though. He gets like earlier. He gets like the not be able to see an arm around him. Okay, maybe there are more red knights. Maybe he was just one of them. Maybe there's 20 of them. Maybe it's like a swarm of them or something. Good luck. The video game is like, yeah, you can do it. Gamma. Oh, and it's a timer too? Huh. One of them looks a lot like the blood red knight though. Yeah, one of them has like a similar armor. Now it was time based here. So I'm guessing this thing is just like, if you survive for enough time, right, you beat it. This is probably just that, come on, you have to survive for like 10 hours, 10 minutes, then you're free. Oh, Wizard back to 1, okay. The Wizard can break stealth. Oh, that's good. These enemies are legit, man. There's some legit boss enemies, yeah, they're like, haha. Kongusaki, clearly, but yeah, okay, so the enemy can also remove stealth. There's a nice touch to it. Oh, he drops the teleport stone. So we can't even escape. Yeah, now we have to keep fighting here. That's how it ends. Surrounded by the... honestly, I felt that's a little weird, honestly. Like I said, right, I don't think I'm too happy that Blood Red Ignis immediately loses. And he was so portrayed in the opening and had this cool ability that looks like Elden Ring. But, yeah, I don't know what I feel about the thing. Because he beat him, and then that summoned the next stage. There's like a survival stage that you have to, survive... like 500, Zerglings coming at you, basically, right? And then he loses to that. So look at this, right? He probably will be saved by the other guild, I'm guessing, because they were shown flying off somewhere. So they probably will end up here somehow or whatever, right? But my point is that, if it's a little weird, I think I'd rather have him... Because, I assume now he's going to lose, like I said earlier in the reaction part. I think he have to lose every now and then, right? So I assume he's going to lose now. But, like I said, I would rather have him lose in this, like, cool duel. There's a boss that's like, oh my god, this boss is really badass, than having him beat the boss and then lose in like this kind of survival part after the boss. Yeah, that means it's lamer. Yeah, of course, it's hard to survive like 100 nights. I'm saying it's easy. I'm saying that feels less epic, I think, than losing to like the cool boss, right? Because if you have to replay this anyway now, so to speak, right? But it feels a little weird. I don't know. Maybe you just beat them anyway. But yeah, on that notion, right, that was the best fight so far in the anime, easily. I do think it is a little bit... I don't know. I'm hope I'm wrong here, so to speak. But I hope he doesn't like keep his winning every time, right? Obviously I said earlier, but I don't want him to win every fight. No, he did win here, so we'll see what happens. But this has like 20 something episodes, and I really hope that he actually will take some really hard losses a few times and has to go up and level up someone. Not just from my casual development standpoint, but also from my gaming standpoint, right? Played a lot of video games in your life. Like I mentioned, for example, I'm currently playing, of course, Dragon's Dogma 2 and also Unicorn Overlord. And in both those games, you can walk into you can be like level 10 in Unicorn, or even less, like 5, and go into like a level 45 boss fight. You're like, yeah, it was like 40 more levels than me. So even if you play the game perfectly, you just can't win because the guy is like 40 levels higher and will one-shot you, right? And I think is a good part of video games. You want to be able to go the wrong path. For example, this morning I read this review comparing FF12 and FF7 Rebirth, and I think he made a really good point. So I agree with that. Also, for true that FF7 Rebirth or Arden Part 2 has a pretty funny world explanation, but it's not as good as FF12. Because FF12 has that effect. You can actually go out in the sewers, you go around, blah blah. Basically, you can actually get like really far into the like world exploration of 12 if you know how to go, right? And then you can get into like level 100 bosses, level 1 basically, if you really want to. That is a better world exploration than having this like Regan-based thing that 7 has. Which doesn't mean it's terrible, but it's kind of weird because it's very like locked away in 7. You do like 1 Regan, and then you do like 10 hours storytelling, 1 Regan, 5 hours storytelling, 1 Regan. So it's very like dunk. It's very chunk bits, right? Which makes it feel a little unnatural. So yeah, you want to be able to, get in. I would argue you want in a video game, you want to be able to like get into the boss too early, right? And this was hoping for that. So I'm a little bit disappointed, honestly, if it's just like, if this is it, that he just keeps being badass and can defeat every boss he was into. I'm a little afraid of that, honestly. But anyway, if you guys subscribe, have a great day.